Hello, hello, hello. This is your boy Iszzy from Prodizzy.com. Yeah, what is up, everybody in the jungle? You already know we rule that John. Shoot. So yesterday I was talking about JW Comics. I was talking about Rob. Don't call him the Blob though. I mean, bad boy super villain. Today, I wanted to talk about a superhero. I don't have many super villains. I don't want to just talk about a super villain story I just developed. So today, I wanted to talk about Nogaun. In quotations, no gun. Because no gun can affect this man. No gun, no projectile weapons can get to this alien, half human. All right, so his tale begins with his father. His father is a four-armed alien, greenish, elongated head, long slitted eyes, and four arms. I'm thinking like four fingers. I'm thinking like four fingers. They're pretty thick, something like that. And looks like there's a game or a concert or something. Something's causing some traffic. Let's see. So yeah, so his dad is in outer space, crash landing into Earth, fighting some aliens, and he crash lands in Central Africa, somewhere in the middle of Africa, about 250. About I think it's gonna be. I want to do some historical context with the Shaka Zulu 1 million man army, saying that he helped him and help them. And also, I want to see when Buddha was flying around, because you may know Buddha means the black face, and there are rumors of Buddha coming from Africa. And you may not know this, but a lot of martial arts and a lot of fighting styles come from Africa. So I have like the Black Buddha. I have him teaming up with him learning martial arts from like the Black Buddha and the Asian continent. But basically, it's in the past, definitely a couple hundred years, by a couple hundred years. So his dad is crash landing, beating up some aliens. He crash lands, beats up some aliens, and this chick. Oops, sorry about that. This chick helps him out. Um, uh, it's super chick. She's like of royalty. She's like a niece of a king, and of course, they all know sorcery and a bunch of knowledge. But basically, she falls for him. Well, they fall for each other, and like the neighboring tribes, they don't like him, and there's this one tribe that's super jealous. Um, and basically, there's a lot of drama going on in Africa. A lot of drama because they're allowing the alien to live with them. Some people don't trust them. Some people are okay. Some tribes are okay, but mainly he's a peaceful alien, and he's trying to get his trying to get his shit back together. Right. Um. Uh. After spending time with the woman, she like collects his life force, like Anakin Skywalker was born. Just the force was born in him, in her. Uh. It's kind of like that. They're vibing so much, and he's telepathic. He doesn't talk, so he's learning about all the culture and all the cool stuff and the land and the flowers. And they're basically, humans. We cool. We got a little swag to us. We got a little extra touch. So when aliens come into contact, they get touched. You know what I'm saying? Um, so we got Nogon's dad and Nogon's mom falling for each other, and Nogon is born. Now all the drama is escalating. We've got neighboring tribes that's been trying to take over the kingdom. We've got this sorcerer betraying the king inside of the kingdom, and basically uh, basically close to Nogaun's birth, while Nogaun is still in his mother's belly, one important thing happens. He gets struck by lightning. What you call it? They're all out, and like they all absorb one big bolt of lightning, right, together. Boom. But that bolt of lightning enhances his electromagnetic field, which allows no projectile to ever touch this man, half man, half alien. So like, I know, like the night of his birth, this is the scene. This is how the scene goes. Mom's in the tent, screaming, oh, oh. We got some like good priests, some good women there, and some good men there, men outside the tent protecting her, and like Nogaun's being born, right? It's storming. His electromagnetic field is pulsating, and it's getting struck by lightning, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Right? And there's like 1,000 people. I don't know what they call that in like Roman cavalry terms, but there's like 1,000 people, an army brigade or a battalion. Basically, this tent's surrounded by Africans and by those who are trying to colonize Africa, because we all know Africa was colonized and split up and mistreated and raped and murdered and killed. We all know this. So the colonizers plus the rival African tribes are trying to take over the kingdom and definitely stop this birth. But the electromagnetic field's getting bigger, drops all spears, all arrows, all guns, all bullets, cannon fires, boom. Nothing can penetrate the field. Boy, does his dad and them start kicking some butt. Bang, 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 bang. His dad starts beating the snot out of everybody, along with the tribesmen. They start beating the snot out of everybody, because of they're beating the snot out of everybody because they're trying to kill, his woman and the child. So, looks like there's an accident up here. Pray to God everything's okay. Back to Nogaun, so we keep this video short. So Nogaun is born. Boom. By the time he's like 15, he teams up with the Black Buddha and the Shaolin, and he would eventually meet like the 12 Chinese zodiacs, which are actually characters I just recently thought of, and I have to put down in my table of contents for my copyright. But I want to make like the Zodiac character, because Tiger, I have a character named Tiger, and he comes from outer space. And I was just looking at the Chinese Zodiac, and I'm just like, wow, I have to go into depth and make some super characters, because Tiger is my best friend in the stories. Like I said in the last video, I would like to play Justice Jaquan. That's the whole name of the series, is Justice's United Universes. JW Comics for short. And yeah, what you call it? Yeah, we got some good stuff coming on. Back to Nogaun. So by the time he's 15, he helps Shaka Zulu and the army. How much is he gonna have to play around with it? Because I did want him to like help impede the colonization. You know what I mean? You may not know this, but the 1 million man army was able to fend off the colonizers from taking over the whole of Africa. So I kind of wanted him to play a part in that. And then we got actually the most important chronicle before he leaves Earth. The evil sorcerer ends up re-engineering one of the alien spacecrafts that his father landed down and was shooting down. He re-engineered one of their spacecrafts with magic, and it sent out a super signal into outer space. And a different alien race comes down and works with the sorcerer, and they work with each other. He gives their soldiers magic. He teaches them how to use magic, and they give him cybernetic alien good stuff for him and all his soldiers. And Nogaun ends up defeating him. Like their lasers don't work on them, and their machinery is weakened in the electromagnetic field. They can't fire their weapons. I do have a scene where the sorcerer like tries to blow up something when they're close, but it really just backfires on him and kills the sorcerer. Spoiler alert. Damn, sorry. um, Now, after he learns martial arts from Tiger and the other Chinese zodiacs, Buddha, the Shaolin, he will be going to outer space, and his chronicles will be vast. Before he becomes the guardian of the realm of enlightenment, the realm of enlightenment is a realm where beings of all types of races, alien races, species, almost every species, at least one of them has achieved enlightenment and nirvana and has gone to the realm of enlightenment. Nogaun will be the future guardian of the realm of enlightenment. For a great feat, one of his epic feats is Justice, which is me, Jaquan. Justice comes down onto a planet where Thor is. And I know somebody heard this before and they're like, Thor, you're steering Thor's character? No, I wrote these stories when I was about 20 years old. I started them, and I wrote Thor and Hercules into my tales. Thor is from Viking mythology, and Hercules is from Greek mythology. Like, that is not nobody stealing nothing from nobody. All original right here. But I do have Nogaun being powerful enough to drop Thor's hammer, to take Thor's hammer out of his hand, and to take Jack's sword out of his hand through his metallic powers. You know what I mean? And that's where he teaches our main character. That's where our main character, Justice, he learns his kung fu from Nogaun. Yeah, but that is definitely one of his great feats. He's definitely in my first book. He's at the end of my first book. He comes in at the deluge of time. When he becomes like the guardian of the realm of enlightenment, he definitely helps out beings of their other race when they're thinking about problems in their races. Like he's definitely a problem solver, and he definitely helps people throughout the universe. But that is my boy Nogaun. Also, he's uniquely different from everybody else in his race because he can split apart his arms and his limbs, his arms and his legs. So he could have arms and feet behind his back. And by the time, and then like he grows to be about like 15 feet tall. And he could shrink down, but he could only shrink down to about like 8-9 feet because he could regenerate his body, duplicate it, and like throw it. He could like fight like a million armed man if he want to. And I mean, he could fight like 10,000 people at one time. He could just stretch from here all the way to Ohio or California. Nogaun. That's my boy Nogaun. Nogaun with the Guan. His name is spelled Nogaun, and it's pronounced like no guns. This is your boy Iszzy from Prodizzy. I'm thinking about telling about Jake about Justice, my main character. But like I said, I'm gonna hit y'all with some topics. I gotta hit y'all with these topics and stories and videos, man. I'm here to stay now. It's your boy Iszzy. Yay! I'm almost at work. All right. Take care.